All right, have not fans. Shout out to my mama for giving me this theory idea when I was talking with her on the phone earlier this week about the episode. She's going to be real mad. And we were talking back and forth about who will die in the season finale. I think I talked with her before I recorded that video. And she was like, there's going to be somebody in David's house that shouldn't be there. And then they'll probably get shot or get killed. And I'm like, well, I don't really think so because, based off the trailer, it's Jeffrey and David. Why would somebody else be in there? And see, this is one of these things this is why I kind of had mixed feelings about the last episode. I gave it a 9 out of 10 because there were some things I liked about the episode, a lot of things actually, because I got a 9 out of 10. I don't just throw those around. You all know me that I'm a stickler about even giving 8s and 8.5s. But the scene, it was just a transition from, Veronica getting out of the pool to being a, badass and all black, and then picking up her guys from jail and talking with the one guy about what the plan was to get David back. Then they're at the house, and I think it was like the lack of transition. Like a lot of stuff happened, but it just seemed like the flow was just being fast forwarded. And it's like, we have David being brought back to his house by Jim. But remember, Madison was like, tell your dad, talking to Jeffrey about what to tell David before he got fired. Well, after he got fired. Hey, tell your dad to keep the bandages dry and to make sure you change them. And it's like, well, David was in a freaking pool, pretty much almost completely submerged in water, trying to drown his ex-wife. And you would think, like, did Jeffrey help him change the bandages or what? Like, Madison was at the hospital in the last episode when Jeffrey came up to check on Justin, not to see Justin, but to check on him. So the question is like, did Jeffrey change his dad's, bandages? Did David do it himself? I don't think so on that part. I think, he obviously needed assistance with that. So do you think off screen David called Madison because Jeffrey did suggest for him to, hire him back? Did David call Madison to come over to the house? Then Madison met him there after Jim dropped him off, changed the bandages, and he's still in the house. I mean, I don't see why he would still be in the house unless he was talking with Jeffrey, because we know in the next episode there is that brief scene where David's in, was like wife beater and he has a gun. And I'm like, well, he probably wouldn't be wearing that unless this is after he got his bandages changed. Not to mention how late it is at night. So I don't think Madison will be there at that particular hour. Unless he had another shift at the hospital. But he was there late at night before, like that time that Justin had the laser pointer. So he could theoretically be in the house. Like him and Jeffrey are just talking or whatever. And then that's when the people break in. But this is what happens when things just rush without any kind of flow, So could Madison be in the house? Technically, he could. I would honestly prefer if he was at the hospital still. That way, when Veronica goes to see Justin, Madison is like the person behind the desk and, gets the room number from him so she could see Justin. So it's possible that Madison is in the house, but I don't think so. Look, I could be wrong. Now, like I said at the beginning of this video, it could have been one of those things that happened off screen, because remember, Mitch is talking with his Uncle Vinny this week at the Malone Bar, the Iron Bone Bar, with all the money. So did he get the $75,000 from Jim off screen, or will we see that towards the beginning of this episode? I don't know. It is, like I said, it is a bit confusing because some things may have happened off screen while others didn't. Because remember, we never saw Jim go to the bank to meet Lloyd for the $75,000 in cash. So I don't know. But let me know your thoughts in the comment section below. Do you think Madison's going to die? Maybe die is the strong word. Do you think Madison will be shot? Do you think he's at David's house, or do you think he's at the hospital? We'll have to wait and see. So once again, make sure you subscribe to the channel if you haven't done so already, and I'll talk to you soon. Congratulations on making it to the end of this video. If you like what you just saw, make sure to hit the thumbs up button, or if you have anything you would like to add to the video, make sure to leave your thoughts in the comment section below. If you want to keep up with me on social media, go to the description box. All of my links for social media are right there. Also, if you feel like you would like to donate to the channel, make sure to click on the link to PayPal. Any amount helps. $1, $5, $20. As a full-time YouTuber, any support from my fans really does mean a lot to me. Finally, make sure to hit the subscribe button as well as the bell notification icon. That way you're kept up to date on any new content I post to the channel. Once again, thank you so much for tuning in, and I'll talk to you in the next video.